a dimly lit room, by the flicker of a candle's glow, I unfold your letters now, yellowed and frail, where secrets whisper low. Through the clink of ice in my midnight drink, under the hum of the old bar's tunes, your words dance with the shadows on the walls, like we danced under that harvest moon. These letters, each a fragment of my heart, still waiting in my mind, tearing me apart. The ink has faded, but not the ache in every word. My soul's at stake. The night you left, the sky cried too, streets shimmered with tears of rain. I walked alone past echoes of our laughs, swallowed by my own pain. The whiskey numbs, but the memories burn, too deep to drown in this glass. Your ghost in my bed, your scent on my sheets, in every corner you pass. These letters, each a fragment of my heart, still waiting in my mind, tearing me apart. The ink has faded, but not the ache in every word. My soul's at stake. Oh, but love, if these letters could sail back through time, would they find you unchanged, or a stranger with a closed mind? Each word I read is a note in this blues, a song for the lonely, a river of old dreams flowing from the tears we've sown. So slowly these letters, each a fragment of my heart, still waiting in my mind, tearing me apart as I whisper to the night with a voice worn thin. These letters keep you near in the stillness deep within. Last call echoes, steady rain on old window panes, dim lights flicker, ghost whispers and smoky refrains. Velvet shadows dress the corners of this lonely room. My heart's laid bare under the bar, drowned in its gloom. Under the bar at 2 a.m., wrapped in shades of blue, each sip of sorrow tells a tale that nobody knew. The clock ticks slow, my regrets flow, soft as midnight's hue, alone with the blues. Under the bar at 2 a.m. Was it last summer, or has time let these moments blur? Our laughter filled the air, life without the bitter stir. Your ghost clings tight through the jazz and the dwindling crowd. Love slipped like whiskey through my fingers, silent and proud. Under the bar at 2 a.m., wrapped in shades of blue, each sip of sorrow tells a tale that nobody knew. The clock ticks slow, my regrets flow, soft as midnight's hue, alone with the blues. Under the bar at 2 a.m. in blue. Candle flickers, my mind trips on what it used to be. Your smile in the candlelight, that's all that's left for me. Rain taps a rhythm on the glass, a lonesome drum, echoes of what's gone, the night's bitter wisdom. Under the bar at 2 a.m., lost in a sea of blue. Memories flood, the pains are tied, only felt by few. The night wears on, the shadows yawn, my heart's a faded tune, holding the night under the bar at 2 a.m. A soft echo, a wistful fade in the depths of blue. The flicker of a candle's dying light, whispers float on the breath of a midnight sigh. Pages scattered, ink stained with yesterdays. In this room, shadows play and time lays by. These letters to love through time alone, worn like the edges of this heart of stone. Every word a tear that fell unseen in the silence where only ghosts convene. Once laughter danced on these wooden floors, now just echoes of a door that closed too soon. Your scent lingers like a haunting tune under the cold gaze of a silver moon. These letters to love that fell unseen in the silence where only ghosts convene. Here in the grasp of the cold night air, I reach for memory that we used to share. The solace of the dark, a sip of whiskey, a spark, a lingering mark. So here's to the letters, to a love through time alone, soft as the light that once brightly shone, fading slowly like the end of a song, in the quiet where all lost loves belong, in the quiet where all lost loves belong.
Under the memories of Yen.
In the dim light of a candle burning low, whiskey breath, soft jazz humming through the air. Here I sit in the shadow of our once, where the echoes of our laughter still declare. Streets are wet, reflections of a moon gone shy, holding tight to the night like I held your gaze. Every sip revives the ghosts we left behind, every silence filled with your absent embrace. Under the memories of you again, lost in the whispers of the smoky wind. The past holds me like a slow sad violin, dancing under the man of you again. Time moved on, but these old walls, they still recall your smile flickering in the flames' embrace. That night, the rain played rhythms on the window pane when you slipped away, leaving cold, empty space. The chair across still holds your shape, unaware of how deep these carves remember. as my broken piece. All that's left is your shadow and me. Under the memories of you again. Here where the night knows your name, my friend. The past cradles me like a faded hymn, whispering under the memories of you again, softly fading under the memories of you.
In the dim corner of this old bar's embrace, under the flicker of a lone candle's grace, velvet darkness wraps around my tired eyes as whispers float beneath the smoky skies. Here with the ghosts of laughter and spilled wine, my heart pens down the words I can't confine. Letters to bar at 2 a.m. in silence, pouring my soul into the night's indulgence. Every sip a story drowned in whiskey neat, every line a memory's bittersweet retreat. Something changed when the autumn rain fell hard. Your promises broke like shards of a tarot card. The laughter we shared now echoes in pain. In every corner I hear your name in vain. Nights stretch long as the clock ticks slow. Where did that love we nurtured go? Letters to bar at 2 a.m. in silence, pouring my soul into the night's indulgence. Every sip a story drowned in whiskey neat, every line a memory's bittersweet retreat. Oh, this silent room knows all my secrets told, to the shadows of silver and pools of gold. Holding on to what the morning never brings, the soft slow burn as the last piano sings. Letters to bar at 2 a.m. in quiet sorrow, writing to find the strength I can borrow. Whispering to the twilight, Candle flickers like my heart used to, before the dust began to fall. Sipping on a whiskey, neat and strong, chasing ghosts in the smoke-filled air. Each sip a memory of a song. We lost the tune somewhere. In the arms of love that faded alone, silence speaks louder than cries, nestled in the whispers of the love we know. Underneath the stormy skies, oh, love didn't just leave, it tore away, leaving echoes in its way. In the arms of love that faded, I stay, holding on to the heartbreak. Once laughter filled our midnight talks, now it's just the rain that speaks. Your jacket on my chest still talks of the love that peaked and reeks. Time, they say, heals all wounds, but mine are just dressed in gloom. You walked away one afternoon, but love didn't leave, it just moved to another room. In the arms of love that faded alone, silence speaks louder than cries, nestled in the whispers of the love we've known. Underneath the stormy skies, oh, love didn't just leave, it tore away, leaving echoes in its wake. In the arms of love that faded, I stay, holding on to the heartbreak. So here's to the nights turning into dawn, to the love letters now just paper torn. Your scent lingers like a haunting tune in the corner of this lonesome room. I reach out, but it's just the air, fading whispers of a love that's barely there. In the arms of love that faded alone, quiet as the secrets we once told. I'm dancing with your shadow, overgrown, in the arms where I once found gold. Oh, love didn't just leave, it tore away, but in these echoes I still sway. In the arms of love that faded alone, forever holding, forever held, turned to stone. Just a candle in the wind, flickering out where love once sinned. In the gloom of a smoke-filled room, where shadows dance slow, echoes of laughter lost in the cracks of the floor. Candlelight flickers, casting ghosts on the wall. Here I sit with the echoes, where your whispers enthrall. Whispers of buried truths in my mind, like a song unsung, replaying promises lost on the tip of my tongue. Every sip of my whiskey, a memory unfurled in the whispers of buried truth. A different world. Once we talked till the morning, under moons hung low. Your words
words, they were silver in the night's soft glow. But dawn came with silence, heavy and unkind, leaving nothing but whispers of what's left behind. Whispers of buried truths in my mind, like a song unsung, replaying promises lost on the tip of my tongue. Every sip of my whiskey, a memory unfurled in the whispers of buried truth. A different world. Now I wander through memories, down streets of regret. Each corner could be, every shadow a bed. Rain taps at the window like your fingers in time, drawing out each whisper, turning pain into rhyme. Whispers of buried truths in my mind, like a song unsung, echoing through the silence where our laughter once hung. With each sip of my whiskey, the past gently twirled in the whispers, those buried truths. My heart is curled, softly fading like candle smoke into the night. Unfurled. In the dim light of a corner bar, where whispers paint the room, the clink of glass on wood, a slow jazz tune resumes. Here I sway, shadowed by the smoke that wraps my form, dancing with the ghosts of a life before the storm. And I'm dancing with smoke and shadows tonight, spinning in the echoes of a love that took flight. Beneath the moon's soft lament, I wear my heart's quiet fray, moving through the memory that just won't fade away. It was right here under flickering lights, our laughter used to soar. Your eyes, a kind of rescue I can't see anymore. But tonight the whiskey whispers you in every sip I take, a dance with empty air where once a promise lay. And I'm dancing with smoke and shadows tonight, spinning in the echoes of a love that took flight. Beneath the moon's soft lament, I wear my heart's quiet fray, moving through the memory that just won't fade away. Oh, how the rain speaks your name against my window pane. Each drop a tear from heaven, mingling with my pain. Here in the silence after the song, your absence strikes a chord. It's the bitter taste of solitude, a melody ignored.
In the flicker of an old candlelight, where shadows dance on the walls of night, your whispers linger in the smoky air, a ghost of touch in this empty chair. Rain taps the window, a rifflet blues, each droplet a symphony of you. Here on the edge of memories in blue, I find myself still reaching for you. In the hue of midnight, my regrets I confess, in the soft echoes of your tenderness. Whiskey on my lips, your name in my sight, on the edge of memories where my hopes lie. We used to sway to the vinyl soulful cry underneath that stormy ink black sky, but time slipped by like the river's flow, and with it the warmth of your shadow. Now every song just turns the knife in the empty bed of this widow's life. Here on the edge of memories in blue, myself still reaching for you. In the hue of midnight, my regrets I confess. another day undone. Now on the edge of memories in blue, it's just me with echoes in the moon. In the stillness I whisper to the night, clutching to the love that slipped from sight, softly fading like the stars dim view on the edge of memories forever. Painted in blue.
In the dim corner of my moonlit room, leather-bound memories spill their perfume. Found an old photograph, edges worn thin, the whiskey pang in my throat begins. When I saw fading photographs still, time held its breath, the world stood so chill. Your ghost in the grayscale haunting the frame, echoes of laughter I can't reclaim. We danced through thunder, loved in the rain, promises whispered, now all in vain. That sepia smile, your hand in mine, faded like the edges of a long lost time. When I saw fading photographs still, time held its breath, the world stood so chill. Your ghost in the grayscale haunting the frame, echoes of laughter I can't reclaim. Candle flickers, shadows play on the wall. In the silence I hear old love calls, drifting smoke and tears, the night sighs deep. Memories are the company I keep. air turns cool and still. In the quiet of the fading light, I hold on to the love that night when I saw a fading photograph. The stillness held my heart in the gentle dark.
Moonlight lights spills on the linoleum floor past midnight. In this empty kitchen door, a glass of bourbon whispers truths untold. In the silence, my weary heart's grown cold. On the edge of whiskey nights no more, where shadows dance and my thoughts implore, lost in the haze of a love that's torn. On the edge of whiskey nights no more. There was laughter once in these echoing halls, now just echoes of wrong calls and stalling walls. Your ghost in the smoke, where our past still clings in the clink of ice. Your laughter still rings. On the edge of whiskey nights no more, where shadows dance and my thoughts implore, lost in the haze of a love that's torn. On the edge of whiskey nights no more. The rain taps soft on the old window pane, as if it knows the rhythm of my internal strain. Each drop of memory falling, fading fast. In the storm's refrain, I find peace at last. Softly settling ashore, this heart finds a beat in a sober dawn's roar. On the edge of whiskey nights no more, sail away from those tempest-tossed shores. On the edge of whiskey nights no more.
the twilight haze of this rundown bar, where the shadows whisper from old scars. Candlelight flickers like the heart I nursed on the edge of ashes, where our memories thirst. Oh, I'm draped in the velvet sky of dust, turning my tears, my fear into armor robust. Every echo of our laughter, every whisper of the wind, just embers of a love that's paper thin. We dance in the silence, falling rain, shared secrets with the ghost, ease our pain. You promised forever in a glass of whiskey neat, but left me with nothing as our dreams met defeat. Oh, I'm draped in the velvet sky of dust, turning my tears, my fears into armor robust. Every echo of our laughter, every whisper of the wind, just embers of a love that's paper thin. Here's to the night spent chasing stars, to the soft strumming of old guitars. Your shadow lingers like a song in the air, a haunting melody of our solitaire. So I wear the dust like a cloak of dawn, forging armor from the ashes. I move on. Oh, beneath the velvet sky, where dreams are reborn, I find the strength in the echoes, weathered and worn. On the edge of ashes, under armor of night, I let go of the heartache, step into the light. In the corner of a dim-lit bar, by a candle's dying flicker, mellow piano keys play my heart's somber whisper. Cracked leather seat hugs my solitary frame as I trace the contours of your name beneath the fading photograph. We can't restore. Under the fading
no more, where our laughter once lived. Now it's just lore. Every sip of whiskey stirs a ghost of before. I'm under the fading photograph. No more. Once the frame held colors, vivid as a dream. Your smile captured in the silver gleam. But time's cruel hand swept our canvas bare, left me holding on to the cold night air, where your shadow lingers, but can't console. Under the fading photograph, no more, where our laughter once lived. Now it's just lore. Every sip of whiskey stirs the ghosts of before. I'm under the fading photograph. No more. Oh, the rain whispers secrets on the old window pane, telling tales of how love slips away like a train in the night. And here I sit, gathering pieces of pain in the quiet aftermath, where nothing feels right. Under the fading photograph, no more echoes of what we were seep through the floor. With every note that plays, I close another door. I'm under the fading photograph. Under the fading photograph. No more. In the flicker of a candle, shadows dance on worn-out walls. Velvet night wraps around me as dust softly falls. A glass of whiskey lies abandoned, amber reflecting sin. My only company tonight, the ghost of what's been. Letters to candlelight, memories ink bleeding into time. Heart cracked like old vinyl, playing blues and broken rhymes. Each word a sigh, each sentence a tear that won't dry. Lost in the silence of my mind, where old loves never die. We spun dreams on the jukebox, footsteps on the stair. You left with the morning, cold as the light, left me with shadows and the loneliness of night. Letters to candlelight, memories ink bleeding into time. Heart cracked like old vinyl, playing blues and broken rhymes. Each word a sigh, each sentence a tear that won't dry. Lost in the silence of my mind, where old loves never die. In the quiet I hear whispers, soft like the rain on leaves, talking about what's gone and all I've come to grieve. The candle burns down low, just like the love we knew, fading into darkness, but I'm still holding on to you. Letters to candlelight, memories burning low tonight. Each flicker a moment, each shadow a plight. Time may heal, or so the old songs say, but your ghost in my heart forever stay.
Magsalang sa kablambil.
In the twilight of a slow fading barroom, you sat lost in the shadow of an old jazz tune. Your eyes, distant stars I couldn't reach. Silence was the loudest part of your speech. Candlelight flickered, painting your grief. In the silence I found no relief. When I saw where you belong in silence, echoes of your heart, whispers of defiance. Beneath the noise of our past seasons, in your quiet, I found your deepest reasons. Why does love feel like a cold, slow dance? When I saw where you belong in the silence, the laughter died, but the ghosts still sing. Memories like whiskey, they burn and cling. You turned away, hiding your tears in the place where solitude clears. Once we danced under moonlit skies, now you're a stranger with unspoken goodbyes. When I saw where you belong in silence, echoes of your heart, whispers of defiance. Beneath the noise of our past seasons, in your quiet, I found your deepest reasons. Why does love feel like a cold, slow dance when I saw where you belong in the silence? Rain taps softly on the window pane, each drop a syllable of your name. Reflections in the glass, your face, my pain. Wondering if love's labor's lost in vain. The night grows old as new sorrows form. In the quiet, your absence is the storm. When I saw where you belong in silence, it shattered my soul, a riot of reliance. Underneath the echo of our last embrace, in the silence, I still search for your trace. Why does love leave us in a distant trance when I saw where you belong in the silence? In the corner where candlelight flickers and fades, under the whispers of old forgotten shades, velvet shadows drape the worn out floor. Each step I take tells a tale of yore. Sipping slowly from a glass of midnight rye, where every reflection is a silent sigh. I'm dancing with nostalgia in smoke, twirling in the haze of words we never spoke. Every path a memory, every pause a scar underneath the dim lights of this lonesome bar. The melody plays on, but my heart just broke, lost forever in this dance with nostalgia and smoke. Once laughter echoed where silence now reigns. The music box plays, but the melody strains. You were the fire that turned my nights to day. Now just the smoke as it all fades away. Your ghost in the mirror, with each glance I choke on the memory of a love, now just embers and smoke. I'm dancing with nostalgia in smoke, twirling in the haze of words we never spoke.
nostalgia and smoke. Here in the quiet, hear the rain softly tapping on the window, tapping inside me. Could we have known, dear? Was it all foretold? Silver tears in the neon, bitter and cold. Oh, this dance of shadows, how it lingers so in the cradle of the night where we let it go. Still I'm dancing with nostalgia in smoke, twirling alone where our laughter once spoke. Every puff, a memory fading into art. Each step I take is a beat of my heart. The song may end, but the echoes invoke eternal rounds of dancing with nostalgia and smoke.
In the dim light of a flickering candle's flame, where shadows dance on the old oak floor, I sway along, whispering your sweet name, feeling your ghost in my arms once more. The night breeze deep like it's alive with the soft jazz record spinning slow. Each note a memory from 45, when our love was a live show. Here I am, dancing with memories of you again, on this lonely ballroom of moonlight and sin. My heart keeps time to the beat of the past, spinning round with shadows that you cast. Oh, how the whiskey burns, but it's not the blame. It's just me dancing with memories of you again. Change came quiet, stealing you like a thief. Gone with the dawn, leaving only this ache. Now the autumn rain taps on the window brief, like your fingertips making my soul shake. This empty room holds more than it seems, echoes of laughter, your smile in the mist. Now all that's left
a stain. It's just me dancing with memories of you again. Just me and all these memories of you again.
In the flicker of a candlelight, the shadows know my name. Whiskey whispers in the corner booth where once we played our game. The rain taps out your rhythms on the dim and dusty pane. Here in this old bar, where every glass is stained with pain, let's love, now just ashes in the smoke. I pen my heart in ink and fire, but never spoke. Through where my quiet hopes awoke, all I have are tear-stained verses in a heart that broke. We dance beneath the starless skies, our spirits wild and free. But time it turned as sharply as a dagger's cruel decree. Your promises like ghosts that linger past the midnight toll left me with a barroom full of dreams and a bleeding soul. Letters to unshaken love, now just ashes in the smoke. I pen my heart in ink and fire, but never spoke. Through the haze and the burn, where my quiet hopes awoke, all I have are tear-stained verses in a heart that broke. Oh, the night's embrace holds memories like the piano plays our tune, each note a whisper of the past under a waning moon. How I long to tell you all the words my lips could never say. Now they're just echoes in the songs that drift and then decay. Letters to unshaken love, now just ashes in the smoke, fading like the candles end when all the lights are spoke. In the silence of the after hours, where my heart once spoke, here I hold our memories until the dawn of warmth. Softly now, a last emotional note.
Shadows dance on the wall. My room's a stage for memories where silent whispers fall. Paper and pen in my trembling hands, pouring out my soul. Each letter a bottled message set adrift in sorrow's toll. Letters to what I couldn't say tonight, words lost in the maze of my heart's quiet fight. The ink bleeds more than my eyes dare to show. In these letters, the truths I'll never let go. Once laughter filled the evening, now it's just the rain that taps against my window pane, playing a somber refrain. Your ghost lingers in the silence between each line I write, echoes of our lost love that vanished into the night. Letters to what I couldn't say tonight, words lost in the maze of my heart's quiet fight. The ink bleeds more than my eyes dare to show. In these letters, the truths I'll never let go. The whiskey barely numbs the ache as I recall your smile, but it's just another bandage over wounds that stretch a mile. In every sip of memory, in every drop a tear, a toast to what we could have had, to love that's disappeared. Letters to what I couldn't say tonight, my heart's quiet confession in the low candlelight. With every word, a part of me you'll always know. In these letters, where my hidden truths flow. In these letters, I let my hidden truths flow. In the dim light of a dusky corner booth, where shadows mingle with the scent of truth, a glass of whiskey guards the silent oak beneath the whispers of the smoke. Echoes of laughter, faded gold, lost in the vinyl grooves of soul. Here in the quiet, the heartaches roam, whispers of unshaken love, now alone, swaying like curtains in a storm. Tears blend with tunes as memories form, each note a fragment, each sip a stroke of whispers of unshaken love in smoke. Once a duo, swaying in the spotlight's flare, now just a solitaire figure, nursing despair. The band plays on, but the melody's changed. The chords are colder, our dreams estranged. In the clink of ice, our past speaks loud. Another love lost in a smoky cloud. Here in the quiet, the heartaches roam, whispers of unshaken love, now alone, swaying like curtains in a storm. Tears blend with tunes as memories form, each note a fragment, each sip a stroke of whispers of unshaken love and smoke. Oh, the chair across still holds your ghost, laughing at my stubborn toast, to a love that burns beyond the blues, haunting the hues of my twilight views. In every bubble of my bourbon's weep lies a secret too rich to keep. So here in the quiet, let my heartaches roam, whispers of unshaken love, eternally alone, dancing with shadows, embracing the gloom. My soul finds comfort in this melancholy room, each note a memory, each sip a stroke of whispers of unshaken love.